Jim, in terms of like your more established fighters or your world level of fighters like Mick, your brother Mick and Carl Frampton, what have you got any news on them? I'm sure that would they be fighting on any of these cards for warm-up fights, or are they going to be dealing with sort of like the Top Rank side of things?
Yeah, well, they'll be dealing with Top Rank, who is their promoter. And we have been in discussions with Top Rank about getting the lads back out late July, early August. I think Carl has started camp already. Michael has been trained at home. So yeah, the both of them are preparing like they are. We've been discussing with opponents for both lads, trying to match them. Both had big fights in the pipeline for the summer in Belfast, separate shows. So we have to keep them busy. Josh Taylor as well. Josh has been out since October last year, so he'll probably need one also. And Top Rank are looking to try and get him out also. So we're trying to make sure all the fighters are ticked for this stage. Top Rank will let us know what they have in mind, what dates can we get. We're really doing on the groundwork, obviously, about getting dates in the UK for each show or for each fighter. So separately, or we're going to do it together. We haven't confirmed yet, but all fighters are training for early August and late July.
That's what I was going to ask. You basically just answered it there, but I'll just ask it anyway. Like, could we see Carl, Mick, and Josh on the same show? Because obviously they've been out for so long. Well, especially Josh, which was October time. I think Carl was around about the same November. I think Carl was, wasn't he?
November, and Michael was December.
The Michael was December. Yeah. So could it be a possible scenario that we see Josh, Mick, and Carl fighting on the same show at some stage?
Yeah, highly potentially. That all three will go on the same show. It's up to Top Rank, it's up to ESPN. If they want them all in the one show, or if they want to space them out a bit, then they can put them on 3 separate shows. Because Top Rank, ESPN, they'll want to have to maybe more shows, as much shows as possible. Whether they can do it then in coordination with either Frank and Eddie on the UK side, that will be up to them, or just solely with us. We're happy to facilitate. We are solely just looking out for the interests of our 3 fighters on that part. We're management company. We're looking at when can we get the fighters out. So we're at the behest of Top Rank and ESPN there, and how they see it. Everything UK ways, we will have a say in. So we'll help facilitate and coordinate with them to whatever they need.
I want to ask, obviously, this lockdown has put emphasis on the fact that we need to see the big fights happening, whether it be Joshua Fury, we need to see it, whether it be a Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez for Undisputed. We want to see the big fights happening now. So MTK fight nights, the fans can expect good 50-50 fights throughout the show. Is that what we're hoping for?
Yeah. It's the fights that we're trying to make. Plain and simple, we want to make fights that boxing fans will tune in for, whether they didn't have anything else to watch or they just had boxing. So we want to deliver for the fans in this case. We always try to set out our stall with the NTK fight nights, that the shows, the fights, just that's what we're trying to sell, the fights and the fighters. Build these fighters, give these fighters the platform to go on and move forward with the career, but also create a following from the fights that they've had. So yeah, we're building a brand, we're building something with NTK fight nights. And the fights that we have all penciled in, we have spoke with camps, various different camps, got their thoughts, got their opinions on what way you want to do it. So there's a lot of in-house fighting, but also we spoke with other managers, we've spoke with other promoters, and we're working with them on what way we can do best. So we're looking at trying to put a statement out with our shows and trying to say that these fights, whether they're names that you know or names that you don't know, are genuine 50-50 fights. It could be a 12-2 guy against an 8-0 guy, but the 12-2 guy has beat undefeated guys in his record. It could be 2 guys at certain stages of the career where they're going to bring on to the next phase and next situation. So yeah, I'm excited for the fights that's on the table. I like the Sean McComb, Craig Adams fight when it was get done for Belfast in April. I like it even more now.
Definitely.
Sean is hungry to make a real statement. He's built up a good following and a good base here in Belfast, with being on the undercard of Megal, with then tapping his own show in the Ulster Hall. It's slowly but surely maturing and getting better every time. I think now that someone like Sean, from an opportunistic point of view, will have a chance then to really put his stall out, put his flag out, and say, here I am. This is what I've got. This is a statement. This is the marker I want to put down. Craig Evans has been there, done it. He gave James Tennyson a fantastic fight last time out, and he's given Steve Norman great fights. He's Stalker, people like this. He's really mixed it at that, I wouldn't say fringe level, but British level. He's really been thereabout, a gatekeeper for people to go on. Tennyson succeeded last time, and look, he's fighting for the British title now. So that's kind of where Sean was at this stage. This is a big gatekeeper that has to get through, and Sean being one of the prospects that we've highlighted that believe that can be, a flag bearer for MTK in the coming future.